It's a beautiful baking day, Cookie Crusaders. Today I want to come at you with topping pieces, one of the resources that I'm sure a lot of you probably struggle with getting, or if you at least don't struggle getting, probably are confused on how to just utilize the best. Either way, that's what I want to cover today. So I'm going to go into a guide about my recommendations when it comes to topping pieces. The first thing I wanted to mention is that a lot of you probably know about topping grinding, and if you don't, a lot of people come into 8-29 for solid almond and Syrian raspberry grinding, as that's the meta toppings, but there are other places like the caramel and the apple jelly and the peanut toppings that I've covered in other videos that should be viable that you can grind in these upper worlds too. Thing is, though, when you come to grind out these spots and sections, you'll notice it's 10 jellies to just complete that one mission, and the reward itself is one topping piece, maybe one medium topping if you're lucky, and maybe the jellies or the powders that you can get too. Now that's nice, it is, but since it's not guaranteed odds of getting those, that is pushing more jellies than you need to for something that's not necessarily guaranteed. Now, and if you go to dark mode, you can see it's actually going to be 11 jellies for the same type of thing. So, and it's different rewards at different spots here, and that's because anywhere there's soul stones, you don't have any topping pieces that you can get because you're getting soul stones. So that's the trade-off in the dark mode. So if we go back to story mode, I'm going to take you to the world that I personally grind out pieces. And if you do this correctly, just by letting your jellies regenerate, you can pay if you want to get more jellies back with gems, but you can just let them regenerate through the day. You should be able to grind out about 100 pieces in a day just by the pure generation. That's only if you're going to be playing the game throughout the day. If you're going to be busy doing other stuff, it's unlikely that you'll get that many. You can, of course, use the time jump, but yet again, that's still not going to guarantee anything. So, why 3-9? Well, 3-9 is one of my favorites because it's 5 jellies, but it's also the rewards of a decent star jellies and 2 potential small toppings, which can also be converted to 1 topping piece. And there have been times when I've gotten both the topping piece and the small topping. So therefore, it's like a net 2 topping piece in that instance, because I'm only going to craft mediums. I haven't found a reason yet to craft just the smalls and the tiny ones. But another potential spot, and this is the smallest spot you can do, is 2-9, because if you see one there, but notice here, there's no topping piece. So 2-9 is the first spot. Problem is here, you are doing 4 jellies, and you can only get a small topping the tiny topping, the like very small one, and that is a less conversion rate of topping pieces at the same potential output for only 1 less jelly. So mathematically, it just makes more sense to grind right here, and I'll show you the odds. We'll go ahead and we'll fast travel 3 matches, okay? And we only got 1 topping piece that time. Now, if we just take it into battle and see what happens when we go through a couple times, it should be pretty quick battles because these are supremely weak opponents in comparison to upgraded cookies. It may not be the same for you if you're just starting out, so that's understandable, and it may take a little bit more time for you, but yet again, it should not take more than a day's time to grind out these topping pieces. So this time, let's see what we're going to get. Last time through the automatic, we just got a topping piece and some jellies. This time we got jellies and a powder. And I haven't seen any statistics or any data proving that the higher maps have a higher guarantee of drop rate. If someone finds that and proves that, awesome. Please share it. Please let me know in the comments. That way we can reassess the guide, because I want you guys to have the best spot for farming topping pieces so that you can get those toppings upgraded. because that's one of the hard things that I'm sure a lot of you guys run into. So this time, look at that. A small and a topping piece. So that's technically 2 right there. That's awesome. Let's run one more time and see what our odds are this time. Hopefully we should be getting at least a topping piece, if not maybe more. And so this is what I've been doing to upgrade toppings about as quickly as I can. I've already done most of the farming for the actual piece toppings themselves. This is just more of the topping piece farming, because that's a little bit harder. And so let's see what we got this time. Another topping piece. And honestly, what I think I've been noticing too is that I think you have better drop rates in doing the match than if you use the time jumping. I personally think that time jumps should be used for another thing. And I'm going to cover that in another video, what I think that they can be used for and what they should be utilized for, where I think that you get better results manually doing out the matches instead of time jumping. Now, yet again, I could be wrong, but as you've seen, I've gotten 2 topping piece drops in the last 2 matches, and a third one right there. Yet again, it's not a guarantee every time, but right there, 3 times in a row, I got 3 topping pieces just like that. And so that took like what, 3-4 minutes at best. So you can see that within a few hours, if you have the jellies, then you may be able to just grind through and get 100 topping pieces just like that. Do that every day for a month, you have 3,000 topping pieces that you can use to pretty much fully upgrade a complete set of medium-sized toppings to level 12 each. And I'm sure you'll have more than 3,000 within that time, because the conversion rates that you get from breaking down all the small ones, as you can see, this is just within like 20 matches that I've done. We're going to get 61 toppings just from that. So yesterday, I had 0 topping pieces. Now I'm back up to 204 in a day's time. And you can see how many I've gotten up to the level 12 points just by continually grinding through on the topping pieces. Many level 12s. So this should be a helpful thing for you guys. Yet again, let me know if you guys see something better conversion rate, if you get like statistical data that proves higher matches do have better drops. Let's look at that. Let's discuss that together. Please do let me know. But let me know in the comments what you think. Is this your favorite grinding spot? Is there another spot you go to grind just because you're trying to grind out the actual toppings themselves? I would love to hear. And if this information is helpful to you, just leave a like. Let's see how many people like this specific content. That way I can do more of it. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.